You're listening to Living Full Out with Nancy Solari. As a successful motivational speaker and trusted life coach, Nancy knows how you can live the life you want regardless of the challenges you face. Although she's legally blind, Nancy's mission is to inspire others to overcome obstacles and live life full out. Call in at 800-333-0001 to ask Nancy for advice on topics such as relationships, finances, business, health, and more. Just call 800-333-0001. Once again, that's 800-333-0001. And now, here's Nancy.
Today on taking control in our life. We all want to have control, but there's some things we can't control. We're going to be talking about the difference between what you can do in your life, how you can take action to make things happen the way that you want, the way that you desire, but what you may need to let go of, because again, we can't control everything in our life. And I want you to stay tuned, especially in our next segment, for our inspirational guest today, Kristeen Greer. She's going to be talking about her fight and how she survived ovarian cancer. It's a very special story. And we also are going to be taking your calls. Again, the number to call in is 800-333-0001, 800-333-0001. We are always here for you each week to help motivate you and keep you going towards your goals. If you have questions after today's show and you want to reach out to us, email us at connect@livingfullout.com. Again, connect@livingfullout.com. Also, if you have an inspirational story that you feel would empower our audience, we'd love to hear your story. You can also email us at connect@livingfullout.com to share with us, what happened to you, how you survived, and you'll perhaps be on one of our future shows. Also, if you want to hear this show again, go to livingfullout.com, click on the radio show tab, and then look for the Spreaker button, and you'll be able to hear this show again and all of our episodes, because there's a lot that we can get by listening to a show again. We hear it one way the first time, we pick up new nuggets of lessons again and again and again. So that's all there for you. So going back to today's show, taking control. I remember when I was losing my vision, I felt like, gosh, every day my eyesight was getting more and more blurry, and I felt like I was losing control of what I could see. But the more I started to empower myself in finding resources, talking to others who were also losing their vision, learning how people managed having careers, raising families, independent living, that allowed me to get control back in my life. So you want to consider, what challenge are you facing today? Where do you feel like you are losing control? And what can we do to put you on a path where you're able to make things happen the way that you want? It may not be exactly the way that you see it going, but some version of, and that's what we're looking to do. That is what it means to live full out, to have tenacious spirit running through your veins so that you can go after your dreams in a big way. I have a word here from our producer that we do have a call on the line, and so we're going to go to the phone lines. Hello, welcome to the Living Full Out Show.
Hello.
Hi, welcome. Hi, thank you for calling in. How can we help you today?
Well, I had a question. My sister passed away almost 2 years ago. I was very close with her. I still have deep feelings of loss. And I was just wondering, what are some of the methods that I can cope with this type of situation?
Thank you for calling in on this. And first of all, I'm sorry that you lost your sister, and I'm with you on that loss and that pain. I think my dad passed away, 5 years ago now, but it seems such like yesterday. So I can appreciate wanting to hold on to them, and how do we keep their memory alive? Well, you do just that. Okay, you want to talk about your sister often. And what was her name? What is her name?
Her name was Faye. F-A-Y-E, Faye.
Faye, what a pretty name, right?
Thank you.
So you want to talk about Faye. Talk about Faye as much as you want. And sometimes it might make you sad, but I think a lot of times it's going to keep her memory alive. If something comes up that reminds you of what Faye would say or what Faye would do, or that's funny, I remember when Faye did that, even if the person doesn't know her, tell that story. Keep that memory alive. Do something special.
That's very good advice.
Yeah, do something special on her birthday, or once in a while watch a movie that you and her would watch together, or listen to music that she liked. And when you need her most, she's still there for you. She's right in your heart. So just talk to Faye as much as you want. You might already be doing those things, but do you see how even in our conversation right now, Faye is here?
I agree with you. I think that's a wonderful idea, and I do like to talk about her. I do like the memories. I appreciate your advice. That's very good, very good.
Well,
Thank you so much.
Faye and my dad Gary, maybe they've met up wherever they are. You know, they're off doing great work, right? They're just their spirits live on, and I've always learned in life it's not for us to keep people here. We all are going to move on at some point, and Faye is off doing wonderful things, but she's there when you need her.
I think she is, and
Yeah.
I'm sure that Gary and Faye probably have met, probably up there together doing wonderful things.
Oh, yeah. My dad, I promise you, he's eating all the desserts he can. And Faye, she too. So thank you
be right there
so
with them.
Exactly.
She was fun.
Oh, see? And Gary was fun, so I bet they're having a great time. But I really appreciate you calling in, and I'll be thinking of Faye and you all day today. Okay?
Oh, thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate that.
Oh,
my
you're
goodness.
very...
Well, you have a good day, and thanks so much.
Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
You know, what a touching call. We've all been there, right? We've lost someone and we want to control getting them back and we can't keep them. But what do you do with that pain? What do you do with that sense of loss? That was a perfect call, and I could tell that her spirits were lifted. And she just wants to think about Faye all day and soak up those memories. We're going to go back to the phone lines now and check in with another caller. Hello, welcome to the Living Full Out Show.
Oh, hi.
Hi, thank you so much for calling in. How can we help you today?
Yes. I'm a sophomore in college, and I'm still undecided. I was calling to ask how exactly can I, choose a major I want to have so I just know that it's something I want to do? How do I decide what my major will be?
Oh, to be a sophomore again. Take me back.
Could you say that one more time? I'm sorry.
No,
I got cut out.
I was just saying, to be where you are in life, a sophomore at a
Hello?
university, is such an amazing thing. So here's what I'm thinking. What you want to do is you want to maybe check in with a career counselor or even go online. There's a lot of resources online where you can take a test, you can take a survey, put in interest, things that you like, things that you're passionate about. And a lot of times, either career counselors at your school, or if you go online and do these sort of tests or surveys, if you put in your interests and your passions, they will give you career options that would excite you, that would be in alignment with what you want to do. And when you get those various types of careers, look at them a little further. Look up what they do and the training that might be required.
I can't hear anything.
And so when you put together all of that, then you want to go and possibly interview or job shadow one of those professionals. If you are able to job shadow someone, you'll see, gosh, do I like the day in and out of what they do? Or, oh, gosh, I don't want to do this. You know, it'll allow you to take that in. So I think if you just focus on exploring what is possible, but let it all stem from your passions and your current desires. A lot of people do what their parents think they should do, or they do what might make them more money. But I promise you, don't follow the money. Follow your passion. You will never go wrong if you're doing something that doesn't even feel like work. It's like, I can't even believe I'm getting paid to do this. That's the zone you want to be in. So thank you very much for calling in. And as we continue on talking about today's show, it's all about taking control. And our callers today were perfect examples of wanting to keep their sister's memory alive, or trying to figure out what's the best major to choose, that will excite me. That's all about taking control in their life. But it's thinking it through, being somewhat methodical about it. Before you leap off that lily pad and hopefully land on another one, you want to make sure that you are thinking it through as to what would be required in order for that goal, that dream to come true. So as we go into the rest of the show, especially when you listen to our next guest, Kristeen Greer, I want you to think about in your life, what is it that you really want? What would excite you? What's in alignment with your core, your heart? And how can we get you to that place? Also, what may be holding you back? A lot of times those are limiting beliefs, but they're not real. They're false evidence appearing real. They're not really there. That block is not something you can't get over and around. So stay tuned. We're going to be talking throughout the entire show about how you can stay motivated and empowered as you go after those goals and dreams. We'll be right back with Kristeen Greer. This is the Living Full Out Show. Stay with us.
Dad, this is fun. I didn't think I'd like kayaking.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, but I think it's time to head back in.
Okay. Can we come back?
Sure.
Tomorrow?
Let's check with Mom. Hey, be careful getting out of the boat.
It's a kayak, Dad.
I'm gonna return the kayak. Just make sure you have everything.
Yep. Can we walk home?
How about a taxi? 233 North Maple, please.
It's a short fare from your neighborhood to your naturehood. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a neighborhood park or green space near you. Also, find fun activities to do like boating and biking.